Hello, everyone. Sorry. Today I want to be setting up my world for my future Sims 3 royalty Let's Play. I created the custom like queen and king career. That is done. I finally got that to work. So no more boring stuff on that. I will be editing a world that's in The Sims 3 because I want more trees taken out so I can place more lots. So that's what I'm about to do now, and then we'll go back into the game and place more uh more lots and stuff. I did start working on I figured out what palace or castle or whatever that my sim's going to live in, and I was working on editing that around. So we'll do that in between as well, so I can finish that and then import it so I can replace it into the new world. But for now, we're gonna open up follow this instructions here. It says open up the create a world, make a new world, close it, and then go into Sims 3 PE. Find you'll see. It's not. I don't think it's gonna take very long. The most that's gonna take forever is loading, like loading everything, like the create a world and the Sims 3 and all that. Yeah, so we're gonna open up, create a world, make a new file with the 300 height map. Because I want to edit the Moonlight world that's in The Sims 3. I feel like it would do okay. They just has too many trees, and I want more houses so there can be more Sims. And it's hard to place lots that look normal when there's like trees everywhere. And you can't remove the trees unless you go into Create a World and remove them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna remove some trees, place some lots, call the world good. And yeah. So let's see. File. It's still loading. It's confused itself. Come on. This is a very powerful program. Okay, new world. And map height 300. We want lush. And I don't think it said that we needed to add an image file, but no. And I don't really care about that either. I don't care about the image. So, height 300, lush. Oh. What? Please specify a height map file. I think this is where I... Oh, and it'll be a large flat map, I guess. I don't know what size world this is. So we'll just do large flat map. I don't know, like, I don't know how big the world is. Let's do large flat map 300. Sure. No idea how big the world that I'm importing actually is, so I'm just gonna play it safe and choose the biggest one. Okay, and then just save it, right? Or is it like an export thing? Hold on. Save it and close create world. Open the world that you just made. Choose resource and import from package. Browse the world you want to open. Okay. So save. And we'll just call this edited Moonlight. There we go. Save. I don't even know who's gonna join into the stream today, because I'm streaming earlier than usual, and it's not like doing this is necessarily hot commodity. I just want to like be able to chat with you guys and work on what I need to work on, so I can do it and not be like gone so long and you're wondering where I went when I'm just secretly like working really hard on setting up a new Let's Play. Because once I get it set up, I can start juggling doing different Let's Plays. But like, oh my gosh, setting up like an actual like I feel like I'm pretty thorough, to be honest. Like I usually sometimes I'll full out go and make a whole new world like from scratch and make a bunch of rules, and I go very in depth with my setup for a lot of Let's Plays, and this is apparently one of them. I'm not going in as in depth as I usually would. Usually I would definitely just make a whole new world, but I'm just going to use a pre-existing world and make it to my needs. So okay, so now we're gonna need Sims 3 PE. I'm just gonna move this. Whatever. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna move this. Gotta move it over here. I don't care about my OBS. What's going on in OBS? I didn't turn on my light for my webcam because it's kind of, I'm in the rolled out of bed look. I don't need to highlight how bad I look by brightening up the scene. Okay, so open the world file. Oh, I've open it. Where did I save it? That's the next question. Okay, open. And I just gotta figure out where I saved it. I think it's just gonna be in, like, document somewhere. So, oh, probably here. Okay, world. Tool data. Where does it save the world caches? Little Mermaid world? No, nope. User tool, worlds. Here we go. Edited Moonlight. Oh, lots? No. Okay, there it is. Edited Moonlight world. Okay, and then what, Mr. Tutorial? Import. Oh, wait. Open the world file that you just made. Choose resource, import from package, and browse to the world you want to open. Oh, I didn't do the import that way. Does it matter? Maybe it does. Let me just try it again. Make sure I did this correctly. So import from package. Let me try this the way they want me to do it. It might be completely different, or I just do this for no reason. All over again. Worlds. And then edited Moonlight world. Import. Yes. Did I do it? Edited Moonlight world. No. Okay, I mean, it did the same thing. Look, see, it did the same thing. Okay, so oh, I was supposed to choose the world that I wanted from the game. Okay. If it asks you to do an autosave, click no. Okay. Here, I'm gonna start fresh just in case I'm fucked everything up, you know? Open. Okay, I am opening my world. Even though I know it's doing the same thing. Save. No, don't save that. Okay, and then import the new one. Import from package. And that would be within The Sims 3. Installed worlds. I have more installed than that. Those are just like my custom content ones. The ones I installed myself. I want like the good worlds. World caches? I don't... Why do you even find? Click and replace duplicates. I'm about to just like go and I wish it was very just easy to find things within the game, you know? Library. See, it's all, I don't know where it saves, because it's all gonna be in a clump thing. So let me just go and, you know what, I'm just gonna go download Moonlight. Moonlight, whatever it's called. Bring this over so you guys can watch me do it. Okay, Sims 3 Moonlight Falls download. Because I just want the world. And fixes applied. People don't want to mess with their files in Simpy 3E. What has been done? Well, let's check out this one. What were the fixes? Because, I mean, were they for helping lag and routing? Then yes. Well, I'll take it right. Back up. How to install. Well, I just want to know why. How does it help? Heed the backup instructions in empty world, not routing langs. Right, I just want to know. Okay, notes and changes. Most likely be compatible with any patch. Confirm, blah blah blah. Would conflict, blah blah blah. What were the fixes? I guess it just fixes the routing and makes the world run more smooth, which I'm fine with, to be honest. So, part 6. Why is it in parts? Just use why. All you have to do is use create a world and fix things that way. Moonlight Falls Part 1. How on earth do you plan for this to be installed exactly? And rename them blah 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 blah. Right click at the part 1 its name, extract here and compared pretty pictures. Place the extracted and joined worlds and replace the default version. I don't need to replace it. I just want to use it. Delete cache files for starting the game. That's too much. Why is it 7 files? Just put it in one file, dude. Moonlight Falls emptied. See, that's tempting. I don't hate having all the fairy people there in there though. Like, I know that's gonna be like a lot of cult people or occult people. Not cult people. All the cults are there. But let's see. I just want to demo the world. Where do I find install where to find Sims 3 game world files? Because if I can just like find it, I'm gonna find it and just do it. I don't really care. I don't want to like download something in like 7 parts. To find the game world in The Sims 3, you can look in the following windows: installation, non-packaged worlds. Okay, let me just double check this because that is good information. So, okay, the 86 folder. And electronic arts, Sims 3, game data shared, non-packaged, and then worlds. It's only Sunset Valley. Where are the rest of them? Packaged worlds. No. Oh wait, that's just wait. I see. I see. Um, I suppose it probably came with Supernatural. Shared non-packaged worlds. Moonlight Falls. There it is. Wow. Oh, me smart. Okay. So now that I've gotten that out and ready, just gonna put it in my folder to open things. I know where it's at. And then yeah, we're good. We're good now. I'm good now, I think. I would hope. Just close out these tabs and continue on this tutorial. Okay, so back to move this out of the way where I can see it, but you guys can't. And we're gonna import what I just moved over. So empty file to open. Moonlight Falls. Import. No, don't autosave. Okay. Cool. And then click OK and let Simply import these files. Done and done. When it has finished, delete the following resources if they are present. Okay. Let me just move these over, I guess. The type WPID and an unknown file. Okay, well, I guess clicking save doesn't make any sense. But one's gonna be, oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever to find. Okay, WPID, which looks like this one. D60. Okay, so delete the following resources if they're present. So that one is there. So delete this one. Deleted? Okay, deleted, and there's an unknown. Is it this one? It should be 258. Ends with 258. 6258. 6258. That's a lot of unknowns. 6258, 6258, 6258. 6258. 6258. So far, no, but 6258. It's probably a faster way to look in this. Like, just like, where I could type it in and be like, where is it? And it's like, bloop. But I don't know. 6258 unknown file. 6258. Nice, now it's starting to look different in the numbers. 6258. Okay. And for anyone who's watching, how you guys doing today? It's gonna take me a bit to get through all these unknowns. How many unknowns are there? Is there a way to like sort? I don't know. I don't even know. And obviously there's like, it says sort right there, but I don't know. It doesn't let you like type anything, so I don't know. Yeah, what was it again? 6258. Also, it'd be like 0x29. That might be faster to look for. Twenty 29. Since most of them start with 0. See, now at this point, I'm like, well, I want to scroll down and see how many unknowns there are. I wonder, what if it happens if I, like, just put it in there? Oh, wait, is it a name that I want? No, it's resource number. Enter? I don't know. There's a lot of unknowns. I don't think it's in there, but I don't think it's in there. If anyone knows a quick way to search this up, but I don't foresee filter active. I don't think it is. So I think it would have been at the top if it did. So it just changed. So I think I'm good. We deleted the 1. And then those files of the world, it's identity and types. You don't want to copy those. Hopefully I got both of them. I know I got one of them. Save your world in Sim3PE. Just click save, not save as. Okay, so save. And then open the edit and create us a world. And we're good to go. Give your world a name, description, thumbnail, rebuild the routing data. Same route as it goes with create a world. So now we're gonna go into create a world once this is done saving. Now that we have our world to be there. Told you guys this was not gonna take like super long. I mean, it took a little longer than I would have liked. But that's okay. Oh, did it finish? I think it finished. I can close that now. All right, back into create a world. It's kind of surprising how, like, I don't know, I feel like not many people actually use create a world, and it's such a good program. Like, I mean, it's not like the best Like it's good. You get to be creative and create your own world. Open world. And then edited Moonlight. Essentially, it should now be Moonlight Falls. And then I can delete the trees and get them out of my way so I can place more lots. Maybe place a 64 by 64 lot in a much better place. At least hopefully I can remove these trees. I know in my world that I created, a lot of the trees are clumped together. Because I made it that way, so it'd be easier for me to just track them down, or not, that you just, there's less clutter in on my thing. Okay, so we have the world here. I mean, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I did not need it in a small mode. You guys can't see all of it because I have it in here, let me actually make it justify this. This is becoming more interesting. There, now you guys can see it a little bit more. And less of the uninteresting stuff. Okay. So, we have the world here. And then I want to remove some trees. And I gotta where was it? Okay, the lot that I wanted to place. So much easier to look at it map view. I need my bearings here. Where am I? Okay, this is where I wanted the castle. And I already deleted this house, to be honest, so... But, the placement there is fine. I don't really care. I just want to know where I was. So that's where I'm gonna put my palace. Looks like there's another big lot right across the street, which is gonna be helpful. And then we can build whatever we want over there. And then that lot's probably fine there. Honestly, yeah. But I'm gonna want... I also want to place like these... Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what am I doing? Oh no! Okay, what's going on there? The house looks like it's like on top of the road. Is that normal? Or does the road end there? The road must just end there, which is interesting. Wait, is that a thing where you can... Because usually you put like, you know, the intersection part. So it's interesting. I wonder how that's supposed to work. Because maybe it's just like underneath and they put the lot on top so like the cars would actually drive up into the driveway, which is interesting idea if that's actually a feasible, workable thing. I don't know. I thought, yeah, I did not intersect them, but maybe I was wrong this whole time. Okay, so yeah, I wanted the nice estate houses to be somewhat kind of in a clumped area nearby somewhere. And I also wanted like a 64 by 64 lot that's further away from this spot, because I don't want like the two different royalties being like practically neighbors. I want them to live on opposite sides of town, you know. So where would I like the other kingdom? Like, I feel like the other one would look pretty cool over here. I mean, hell, maybe even put that one. No, this will be the other kingdom. So I'm gonna want to maybe shorten the road area and move the houses around a little bit and definitely get rid of some trees. So let's start with trees, because I feel, well, what's this over here? I never really played with this world, So, don't know what everything is. So let's start with, yeah, let's just start with removing the trees. Trees, on with the trees layer, make active layer. I hope they make these pick upable. You see, okay, they clumped some too, which is fine because I don't want any of those. Goodbye. It does make things a lot easier to clump sometimes. And I mean, those trees aren't like such and so in the way that I'm gonna delete them. But I could always make more trees, you know? I'll just move them down a little bit. I don't mind those trees. Those trees are not in my way in the slightest. This, however, going to have to move. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna move you. I want it. I think I want this chunk gone. So delete. And then this guy. I don't know why I'm doing this so far away. This is gonna make it very difficult. Okay, I need to move that guy first. Should move that guy down. And over. And then that guy can reconnect with that road. Oh, did that work? It just looks so shoddy. That looks so bad. What happened? Um. Is that connected now? Why does it look so horrible? Now that I've like, well, this road is like a basic road, isn't it? Like that looks so bad. I hope it fixes in the game. They don't like us messing with that, huh? I'm just gonna delete that too. I don't know. Let me just delete that too. Let me just make new ones. See how it goes. Maybe it just needs a good refresh. Place road intersection. I'm gonna put it there. I don't even know if this is the right one. Dirt road, asphalt road, base game road. I think, okay, I think that's just the wrong road altogether. So let me delete that again. So yeah, because I think they use the asphalt road. Street, okay, asphalt, set road is active. Okay, so place a road intersection. Okay, put that there, and then I just want to place the road itself. And feel free to actually work and not look splotchy this time. Although now I'm like, wait, that's not it either. Okay, what am I'm getting used to asphalt, no sidewalk road. Okay, so sorry. It's the no sidewalk version. So let me delete that guy. Go back to the road. This is taking much longer. Set road to active. Place road intersection. Place that up there. And then we'll place the road. I just need to make some reconnections. No. And now I just want to grab it. There we go. That one looks a lot less splotchy. So if you're editing worlds and you're like, well, what the hell just happened? You're just supposed to reconnect. That one still looks splotchy, but I mean, maybe it'll fix itself. It might just be because the sidewalks are missing and it just shows up weird. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, but we got our road. At least the road part looks okay. At least. Okay, so we move that down. And I didn't think... I thought these couldn't intersect. Was I just wrong this whole time? And I've been, like, trying way too hard to line everything up perfectly. Or to just shift because everything shifted. I'm just gonna line it up anyway. I don't want no issues. There we go. And that disconnected. Let's not do that. Okay. So now that that's there, now we just need to move this lot. Or just delete it, but definitely move it. I would rather move it. Wow, they actually organized it by, like, fairies, witches, werewolves, and vampires. That's interesting. I mainly just wanted to, move this lot. Why is this so difficult? Is it because you're on it, sir? Is it because your flame is on, sir? I want to move you. Usually I can click on the lots just fine. I feel like he's a werewolf. He looks like he'd be the werewolf type. But I don't know. Starter, Sims home. Starter. See if I'm correct. I am correct. I totally judged him on how he's living. He looked like the werewolf type. And I was right. I need to figure out how to click onto lots without having to manually find it. I got lucky on that one. Quite lucky. Okay, why is it not moving? You're supposed to move, sir. I'm a little lost of why you're not moving. There we go. I just needed to reset it. That's interesting. It's a very interesting development that's happening here. I gutted his house. Alright. Yeah, his whole is his house just a shell that they put on top? That's interesting. That's an interesting development. Okay. But I don't think so. I think the game's it's just being weird. Feels kind of weird that this guy's gonna be right before the the palace. Oh, the house fixed itself. Okay. I don't know, maybe we'll just move him like a little more down here. Before it hits the tree. There we go. That still looks a little better. He's got a closer neighbor now. I'm sure he hates that. Since they were all nicely far apart. Okay, so with that said, we can add a nice 64 by 64 lot, maybe, but I gotta get rid of those bushes first. The bush is good to go. Trees. Is this it? I mean, I don't Really. I don't know how to unclump, so I'm just gonna delete them. I need to learn how to unclump stuff. uh, oh wait. Oh, uncluster. Hold up. Let me just undo that. Uncluster these trees, please. I guess I can just do all the trees, uncluster them. Oh, there we go. See, I just want them out of my way. Now I gotta move like every individual tree and stuff now, but that's okay. I could always recluster. I just want to freely move it. I don't really care about the... There we go. I'll still put them right there, but... See, I just foresee all of these getting in my way. Oops, let me undo that one, because I moved it upwards. And then that one can probably go over there. And then the rest of these can just be deleted because I don't really care that much. Okay. And then I think we're good here. I just need to make a lot. Add a new lot. Form edges. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the biggest it can be. Set property value. I don't really care. I don't really care. And that will be there. Now I just need, now that I had the sizing there. Hello. Hey, Mr. Brad Boy. Remember the last time? Oh yeah, got to the gotcha guy. Oh, and oh no, they're the same person. Um, yeah, I'm just setting up for a world now. I've been create a world, and I'm editing Moonlight Falls to how I want it to be for my Let's Play. And there's gonna be like a palace at the end here, so I moved the roads around and deleted some trees and bushes so far. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, so I just need to flatten out some land now. Go to terrain, terrain painting tools, this thing, sculpt. Oh, and we'll have to change the mapping too, possibly. But let's go ahead and flatten terrain. It's gonna look like absolute caca for a second. That's what's necessary. It's the land looks a little weird on the actual lot because I need to conform it, but whoops. Oh. I wanted that to be this length. I just wanted to dig into the terrain more. And then we will smooth that out. Smooth all of that out. And then let's go back in and conform so I can see what it looks like. But Well, the land stayed upwards, but that's okay. The actual line is flesh with the outside world. The flatter it is, the better, because I don't know what palace I'm going to choose, and none of them are on curved land. So, I think this will work, though. I think this is flat enough. At least I hope. I'll go in and flatten it out and find out, but I guess I could do that now, but then I have to load The Sims 3 because I have to edit that in the game. But there we go, we have... I'm still so curious because EA had the road go under the lot. Like, is that a thing? Can I just do that? Like, does that work? Because that's pretty sweet if it does. But I don't plan on keeping that like that, so I'm not going to do that. But I do want to, like, maybe rotate this a little so it's a little more flesh there. And then move that upwards just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so we have one kingdom area set up. It's where the other royalty will live. So we have that set. Now I just need to focus on like adding more lots and removing some trees out of the way so I can do such. And there is a lot of empty lots now that I'm looking at it. But I want more. So I want like a really full town. I don't want just like the EA made Sims in this town, which I might not even keep all of them. I'll keep some of them, maybe all of them, apart from the one family that I deleted their house and deleted their family, and now they cease to exist. Blah, blah, blah. Gotcha, we both like gotcha. Get gotcha replies at restaurants a lot. So now I'm live with you. Definitely gotchas from both of us, yeah. Okay, where was that? I gotta find where it was again. That was this one, right? Or was it the other one? No, it was this one. Or was that the one? I don't know, there was one that I think this is actually the one that I was placing in game because I liked like the valley and stuff and it was kind of isolated. So yeah, I'm gonna just choose this because it's already kind of isolated. And that was actually, now that I'm looking at that, that's actually it's a lot smaller of a lot. This was the lot that's a 64 by 64, and that's the family that ceased to exist. They're a vampire family that's been around 100 years, and now they're gone. Poof. But I'll delete them when I actually get into the save file. I just want to delete trees and make this world to my liking. And I guess rocks. Delete some rocks. And I think this is also 64 by 64 a lot. Or at least a 60 by 60. Not entirely sure which, but... And I want like them to have a horse place. A place to, like a place to keep their horses. So thinking on where I'd want that. I could essentially make that lot into that. I also need to look on the Sims resource and online to see if anyone has any pre-made ones, because I partially don't want to make another one. I already made one for like my Sims 3 Little Mermaid world, and I don't really want to make another one, and I also don't want to have to go in like get that world installed in my game just so I can transfer that lot. You know, I don't want to do that. So I might see if I can find like a stable that I can download. That'll probably look better than mine anyway, because I'm not I'm not patient enough to build a very good stable right now. I'd be like, up there, it would look okay, but it wouldn't be as fancy because I don't like overfill my lots with items. I just do what I need to do. Gotcha. Yeah, you got me. You gotcha. It sounds kind of weird saying it like that. And we could have it like right there. I feel like right there would be maybe a good spot. So let's remove these trees. These pesky, pesky trees. And rocks. Who needs them? Wow, look at that tree. Delete. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't even know what I removed. It may have been a rock or something. I don't know. Oh, I think it's a rock. Bye, tree. I'm killing trees left and right. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, rock. Goodbye, bush. Goodbye, other rock. Goodbye, other rock and another rock. Oh, I don't know what I just deleted. Goodbye, that rock. Feel like we're not gonna need these trees either. Goodbye, trees. And likely that one's gonna get in the way too. I'm gonna have to go into the world a little bit. Those ones might be fine. And I'm gonna delete that tree too. Okay, so now we just need to flatten out some terrain. Terrain. You can say gotchas however you want. Let's see. We want flatten. And we're not gonna be gentle about it. So we're gonna carve into this mountain a little bit. So I want a lot that's big enough for a horse place. And then, I don't know, smooth it out now. I mean, that's a big enough space, right? To hold some horses. I mean, now that I'm making a custom-sized lot, I don't know. I suppose I need to, like, add the lots in game so I get, like, proper size lots, because then it's a lot easier to work with. If I make a custom-sized lot, then it's, like, literally, I can't. It's harder to put pre-existing lots on. Like, if I was to find one downloaded. So I don't know what's gonna fit there. But I'll find out when I go into the edit mode. I feel like I can do a nice, like, little square guy there. And who knows, maybe I'll end up making a stable, I suppose. There's a spot for a stable there. And then I also want a place for, like, estate houses. I mean, the estate houses could essentially be over here, and these guys can all get evicted. Although, they look like they have decent houses. They're not, like, cheap houses. They're old, but they're not cheap. So they could have a space in this world where I don't have to move them somewhere else or just delete them altogether. Yeah, that's fancy enough. Okay, so some state houses will be here where, like, I'm not gonna have very many of, like, you know, barons and stuff like that in my game. I don't want to focus on that too heavily because it's kind of annoying, especially without titles and that to, like, manually name them everything. Anyway, how's your day? I'm going to Wendy's soon. Ooh, it's good. Uh, Getting an early start, I guess, on working on this Let's Play. Had a couple donuts, something to drink. It's been my morning. Wendy's sounds pretty good though. Donuts is all I have currently. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to run to the store. I really want milk, but I'm like, well, fine, I'll just take this recycled bottle and make my own mixture of add powder to water to make it flavored mix. And it's okay. I just didn't want plain water. And this isn't big enough of a spout to put ice in it to make the water taste good. So I'm like, and I have a bottle, but I don't want to wash it. So, yeah, I just want to get stuff done. I have today, and then I work tomorrow. So I want to get as much as I can done. I just want to start this Let's Play so bad. I finally made the custom career. That took like forever. It took me days to get it right. It's ridiculous. But I finally got it. It's working. I still need to go and make a part-time one. Because the one I made was like for king and queens, but I want to make one for like prince and princesses because it's kind of like a guide and giving them something to do where they can level up their skills to a certain requirement. And I have to do for the part-time one for the prince and princesses, but in the meanwhile I might not do it. But then again, if I wait too long, then I'll forget how to do it, and then I'm probably in the same pickle as I was to begin with. So I probably should get to it, but it's complicated because I already had like one made for The Sims 4, but I use like the website version of making a Sims 4 custom career, and that didn't that website's no longer around and no other program reads those files, and I was just gonna copy and paste the text. And so now I have to like go into the game and like hand write it out or type it out some on a separate sheet, and then I can finally use it. But that's just a lot of unnecessary work, and I'm like, I don't want to do it all from scratch either. So I'm like, I just don't want to do it right now. And it's not as necessary, so I might start the Let's Play without it and then make it on the sidelines. I don't know, or I'll my pickiness, I'll end up just doing it anyway before. But okay, so we have part of me kind of wants to go into edit game mode and place what I can place. Because I don't even know what houses or how many I want, or how many will fit in these lots that are already here. Because I very well might just, I don't know. But apart from that, let's take a look at the regular houses. And then I guess it comes to question, do I want it to extend to over here? Because I mean, I could also... Well, there's some businesses over here. I mean, like it looks like the theater and stuff. And I didn't want that many nobles in my game, so I think I'll just keep it to right here. We'd have like... We could add like another house right here if I needed to, another house right here. But I feel like that's enough because we'd have like at least one of each noble. So far today I've got your replies from a friend at rehearsal, then at the store, and now is I'll consider you a friend too. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So, estates, I'll figure that out after I place some lots. Like, I just want to add more lots. I just need to delete trees as kind of the end for this. I want to make sure, okay. Make sure it's the right item. Delete. Oh, what a nice tree. I said, what a nice tree. I don't want the road, I want the tree. Get rid of that tree. It's a nuisance. It's extra nuisance now. I don't want it. Goodbye, tree. Okay. My goodness. That's like way too much work. Okay, where else can we possibly place lots? I just want to have more Sims in the town. And there is a lot of empty lots already, but I want the possibility of adding more lots. So, delete some trees. That just needs to move. It can be by the bushes a little bit more. I don't mind that, like, they're there, I guess. But then again, it's supposed to be an empty plot. We don't need it. Where else could a lot potentially be? There could be more lots right here. So goodbye, tree. What is that? That's highlighted. Delete? I don't know what that is, but I don't want it. This can move further out. I don't really care. Same with that one. It can still exist. I just don't want it. And then another house could be placed here. So that can go right there. That rock can go bye-bye. Those bushes can go bye-bye. That rock again, goodbye. I feel like I could work with that. It would just be a smaller lot. Or I can just get rid of the tree barrier altogether, and there won't be two separate lots in between. Have a little more wiggle room. Let's just get rid of that rock. I feel like the rock and maybe that tree is going to be problematic. Yeah, you're cool, I can tell, and not that I'm trying to guess your age, but you look like you're either in your later 20s or early 30s. Early 30s. I get looking young a lot. When I was managing over like Dairy Queen, like probably a year or so now, I wasn't wearing I wasn't even wearing makeup or nothing. Like I just put my hair in a ponytail and calling it a day. And like everyone that works there, they're all like, I don't know, between like 18 and 25. And they literally were all surprised when they found out that I wasn't their age. They just presumed I was like 25. And I've always looked younger. It was kind of a pain in the butt when I was younger though. In terms of like dating. 'Cause like when you're growing up and you're like in high school and you're like 17 or something, and then you look like you're 14. No one wants to date you when you look 14, you know? So it's good when you're older. When you're young, you're just like, I just look like a kid, and I'm not a kid anymore. Yeah, 27. I'd probably say that's about it now. That's more like 30 to 31 at that point. So yeah, the time gap is about the same. It's always about like 3 or 4 years you're looking younger. Although it seemed like the gap was getting bigger. Like I feel like people were then like 5 or 6 years gaps. I'm like, no, 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 no. Apparently I just keep looking younger as I age. I don't know. Yeah, I'm 30. Well, I'm 32, but I'm gonna be 33 in February, so not too far away. Where else can we add some lots? We could add another lot here, but that tree needs to be turned into paper. There we go, and get rid of that tree. You're no good. It's gonna be kind of an awkward fit, so I'm gonna get rid of that rock just in case. I don't even know if, like, it'll be a really small lot if a lot goes there. We'll see what'll fit. Like I already cleared that one. I like how they like made their own shadows for each tree. Like they literally painted shadows, which is something I should keep note of. Maybe that'll help me in my world to make it even look better. I don't know. I just presumed the in-game shadows were fine, but you know, maybe I should make some artificial shadows. Maybe it would look even better. Oh, there can definitely be a house here. Let's just move that away and delete that tree and that rock and that tree. I said in that tree. There we go. Ah, some geese, how lovely. Even in Create a World, they're doing their thing. Yeah, that's doable. I could add a lot here. Let's do it. I don't really care about moving those. Do I get rid of— I'll get rid of that tree. I think the other tree is fine. Got you that tree, you tell them, Christine. I am the problem with the world. Get rid of the trees. Could add a house here. There's a lot of trees right here. Oh my goodness, those trees have got to go. And that rock. And those bushes. Pesky— oh, well, the bushes were clumped together, so now there's no bushes in the whole block area, but that's okay. I don't care about the bushes that much. Now the world will load even faster. With all that clutter of bushes and trees and shit. Alright, where else can we fit a house potentially? We could fit one up here. Look at all these trees in the way. Who needs these trees? I know they're trying to go for like a Twilight looking world and forks, but I think these trees can go bye-bye. Oh my gosh, this tree, go away. They're so close to the road, they're so hard to click on. Go away! I'll delete the other ones first, I guess. Okay, why are these trees being stupid? There we go. They were detesting me. They were trying to put up a fight. I won. Alright, I think that's a good size space for another lot. Ooh. I need to stop slouching. I have another YouTuber who likes gacha. She said, let's keep track of how many gachas. I said, sure, definitely. I feel you. I could do that. We'd have many. Yeah, right. Ooh, that's a good spot for a house. Look, where are all those trees? Apparently when I was a kid, and I totally forgot about this, and I remember it now. I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that day. Because my grandma told me that I said this to her once. Because she lives like, my grandparents live like out in a country area. And I lived by Seattle, like in Seattle, in Tukwila. And so I'd go up to visit every once in a while. And on a car trip with her, I remember looking out the window and then seeing all this like land, undeveloped land, and I was just like, and I made a comment about it. I'm like, look at all this space that's not being utilized. There's like, what a waste of space. It's like they could easily put a building there and make it a business. She thought it was funny, and she was like, no, that's not quite right. Sometimes it doesn't need to be that way. But that's what I'm doing now. Look at all this waste of space, all these trees. This could be something. Oh, look at this little invisible path. That'd be cool if it was a workable lot. It'd be cool to actually, like, turn this into an actual lot. Like, take this idea and actually make a build of it and then put it right here. And then it actually is a thing to visit. I feel guilty putting a house there when the path is so nicely put. I'm not gonna put a house there. Ugh, more trees. More trees and rocks. And this is a perfectly good spot for a house. I need more Sims that are not supernatural. Oh my gosh. Which one am I trying to what are you trying to click on? Go away. Are these all clumped or something? I think they're all clumped. So unclump these trees. I thought I said all of the trees. No. What is that it's trying to click on exactly? I'm confused. And I have to like zoom in really close to delete anything. What is it that it's trying to have me click on? Whatever it is, it's huge. And it starts right here. What the hell are you? Bush? You telling me that bush is taking up all the space? Oh, I don't want the bush. I want the trees. I mean, there is a bush in there that I gotta get rid of, but I wanted... Oh my gosh. I want the trees. They need to be gone. I don't care about whatever is taking up half the world. I think it's the bushes. I don't know what I don't know what it is. I don't want to delete it. Closer. Closer, my friend. Oh my gosh, he's... Okay, I'm gonna zoom out really far. Like, what on earth is it supposed to be? The fog? Oh, it's the fog. The fog can fuck off. Get out of my way. No one likes fog. Okay, now click on the dang darn bush. Okay, there's way too much fog. Is this more fog? I'm presuming so. Let's find out. Oh no, these are the bushes. I don't care about the bushes. Get rid of the bushes. I could have, well... Let me just unclump it, I guess. But I don't know which one are supposed to be the... The bushes! Oh, okay, there's... Oh, good. Unclump those bushes. I don't care about removing all of the bushes. I just want those bushes out of my way. So, will you please move your bushes? Okay, now what? What is... What is it possibly trying to get rid of now? These are all bushes! I don't care about the bushes. Why are these bushes, like, exempt from this? Do not frick their bushes. I don't want them bushes. They didn't even put it in the bushes category, so... Because if they did, it would have unclumped. So that's their problem, not mine. Now, that was the hardest spot to clear, my goodness. Let's see. And fog, just fart, it'll go away. Just kidding. Yeah, the fog can fuck off. Gotcha. We can put a White Castle burger there. I'm hungry. Oh, we could put a restaurant there. I mean, I don't think there's that many restaurants here. It seems like all the buildings are clumped together. So like a lot of the businesses are in one building. Which is fine with me. More space for more residents, because I want more Sims in this town to fill. I might just have like 10 Sims and they're all like supernatural. It's like, no. I don't mind the supernatural, because it'll kind of work having supernatural, because it's a royalty let's play, and it'll kind of make it feel like a fairy tale land or something, I guess. And this tree can go. And all the worlds that I found that were custom worlds that kind of looked in theme of what I wanted was either like too medieval. So it's like, I'm not gonna really have... I'm not gonna keep it medieval. So there's gonna be a lot of houses and stuff that are modern. I don't really care about keeping a theme of medieval. nor is are my royalties always gonna look medieval. And then the world was like too cramped, and I feel like it was just gonna be too much to edit, like I am now. Um, so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna look into the worlds that come with the game and see what I can work with. And this world, I'm like, I can work with that. Yep, and again, as cool as gotcha is something you say as well. Yeah. So we can definitely reply back to each other and even trigger word with the games you play. Yeah, right. Just all the time. I gotcha. We're gonna play this today. Whatever that may be in the future. Oh, this is good real estate. Look at all these trees. I do wish they kind of clumped in smaller chunks to some degree. So they just clumped all the trees together, which is what I did on mine too. And I kind of regretted it after when I decided to like fix my world more. And I was like, why did I clump all the trees together? Now I have to unclump them. Otherwise, I'm just deleting them all and wasting my work. So I don't want to delete all the trees. I just want to delete some of the trees. And I guess, whoa, it's floating. Why don't I mess with it? That one can go away. I don't feel like fixing the floating. You know, that one can go over even more. Because honestly, this could be a really big lot. Look at look at all this space. Someone rich could have been living here. Or two whole people could be living here. Two whole separate lots. And what's with the bush? Thank you. Glad to make you laugh. I like to be funny. Yeah. I'm generally a pretty funny person. Like I can't come off as serious to some degree, but I always crack jokes a lot. uh so like I sound serious. That's just how my voice works. But I do crack a lot of jokes. Even if they're not funny. I find that people usually laugh though. Okay. Where else? Do we want to add any in this spot? Yes, I do. Goodbye, trees. Okay. And so far, so good. Ooh, does someone want to live right next to town hall? I mean, I could look up some, like, businesses that we can download too. I'm definitely not going to be making businesses for this Let's Play. That's too much work. It's like so little work, but it's also too much work at the same time. I think that rock might be problematic. There we go. Oh, look at that. We could have two businesses on both sides of the town hall. I think that's the town hall. Actually, it's like three businesses, but town hall is one of them. Okie dokie. Could add more there. More beachside house. See, that tree, that singular tree is blocking a potential potential lot. Like, get rid of it. Now that one's questionable, so I'm gonna get rid of it too. And I mean, I don't even know if I'm able to get over that far very well. because there's usually camera restrictions. Someone could live more out by the cemetery. See, another person live right next to the cemetery. Everyone always wants to live right next to the cemetery. It's a great place to live. Absolutely a fantastic idea. Okay. And then we're back to over here. Now comes the question. Apart from the ranch, what else could be right next to the palace that they can own that's functional to some degree? Where's the only place you can find a rooster? Chilling with waffle fries. Let's find a rooster. Chilling with waffle fries. And I don't know if I get that one. Chilling with waffle fries. It sounds like a reference that I just don't know. A reference to something. But I'm not sure. I'd probably get it if I knew the reference. Or it's just going right over my head and I'm just being an idiot. Okay, Chick-fil-A. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a Chick-fil-A around here. The closest like Chick-fil-A is like Seattle. That's like 2.5 hours away. So I've only been to Chick-fil-A once. And that was with my mom because we were in the area and we're like, let's do Chick-fil-A. Oh, yeah. I guess it is a rooster image, huh? I feel like something can be done with here, but I don't know what I want next to a palace apart from where they're going to keep their horses. Since the estate for the nobles will be a little bit further off. Gotcha, got me now. Gosh, what else could they own? Like, maybe I should just empty, but then it would look really awkward and just empty and stupid if I can't think of anything. I could always come back. Hmm. Honestly, I don't know. Let's see, because they could... trying to think of the functionality of the game and what could work with royalty. Hmm. Yeah, they do have like a really big palace thing that I'm putting there. It's like has 10 bathroom or not 10, it probably does have more than 10 bathrooms, but it has 10 bedrooms and they're all really decently sized bedrooms. Like it's a gorgeous place. So like the first place I plopped down, I'm like, yep, that's the one. That one has room to grow. All right, another joke. Bring it to me. Maybe I'll actually know the reference if it has a reference. Um, hmm. I mean, I guess I can just leave it, but I'm gonna delete some of these rocks. Not all of them. Whoops, what did I just delete? Oh, the fog. Fog can stay there as long as it stays out of my way. Or you just move it that way. They can live in the fog. Yeah. And get rid of those. Yeah, I have leave that open for potential something that they can, maybe multiple somethings that they can own. What is Jack Frost's favorite meal? It depends on what Jack Frost you're talking about. We got like the skinny guy, or there's that movie where the dad turns into a snowman. He can have a lot of different favorite meals. He's a very average American Joe kind of guy. I don't know. Nothing you can't afford to eat. Yeah. That was an interesting movie, the one that the father turned into a snowman. I don't know if you've seen that. The CGI is not aged well on that one. When you look up Jack Frost, that's what the movie's called. You usually get that horror movie snowman one. And it's like, that's not the snowman I'm thinking of. He has a more of a dad face, not fangs. Well, I think I'm good to go into game now. Let's go edit in game. Place the lots that are a proper size lot. And I mean, after that, I think I'm good. And then I just put the world into the game. Like, see, okay. What? Beta has experienced an error. What? Just by saving the world? Is it still going into edit mode? I suppose I could save it properly first. Save. Probably should save it first. It would probably work better. I'll just wait. Because saving takes time. I don't know why I wouldn't save. It loaded this just fine. It's not like I did anything crazy. It's a matter of waiting. Well. Or it's gonna crash and all it's gonna be doomed. And everything that I just did is all for nothing. Find out. I really don't see why you should give me an issue. Because I opened the world just fine, so why wouldn't it save? Or is it trying to load the game right now? Is it saving or loading? I think it's just saving. Give it a moment, I guess. It's weird. Usually on My Little Mermaid world, when it's saving, it does a lot of flashing. Just showing that it's doing something, you know? It's not doing that right now. It's just doing what it wants to do, and I don't want to overclick, as then it's gonna be like, ah, and then it's gonna crash or something. So we'll see. And whenever you understand, you can as well as you know. What? And whenever you understand, you can as well. Oh, but like make jokes. Yeah, I crack them and naturally as time goes. This needs to load. It's all the trees I deleted. It isn't like that. The game's unhappy that I'm deforesting its world. I left a lot of trees. There's a lot of trees still. There just was a lot of useless trees. Shoot, I hope this doesn't like end up crashing my game. Or crashing all of this effort that I just put into this. Because that's gonna be annoying. Hmm. That's what you mean. Yeah, I gotcha. Come on. I mean, I guess there's more trees to save. I guess I didn't clump them together. Or clump them back together. Maybe just taking a while because there's more to save. Oh, something happened. The loading thing doesn't show up on the outskirts of this page now. And now it's not responding, which is a good sign. Well, it's a bad sign, but it's also a good sign because it always does that. Okay, there we go. Failed to save world. Why? What if I was to like save as? Save as something new. Why is the file name so dang long? No. We'll call this one Edited Moonlight 2, the sequel. Save. Maybe it's just having an issue because it's trying to override a different thing. I don't know. Can only hope at this point. Because I want to save, please. Other than me, you use gotcha with friends. Yeah. I feel like my friends use the word gotcha. I probably use it more than them, though. I've heard my mom say it. It's usually more like a gotcha. And uninterested. Okay, I don't understand what you said. Kind of gotcha. um, Come on. You can do it. Yeah, hold out the cha. Gotcha. Uh, yeah. I feel like gotcha is a pretty common thing to say, at least around here. Maybe just like a Washington thing or something. But I feel like we say it around here a lot. Yes! That one worked. It just took me to save as to do it. All right, great, great. This is great. Now edit in game, please. Now that you can save, move on to the game. Thank you. My goodness. That was too much of a side quest there for me. I don't like when things get in my way. Mm. Yeah, yesterday when I was making the re-attempting for like the third day in a row of a stupid career, custom career, but like there was like, because like I find like I started over and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna focus on the base part. I'm gonna follow the tutorial to the T and make the very simple basic version of this career, and then messed up here along the way, fixed along the way, got it working. The game fully recognized that everything was working properly. I'm like, okay, great, I have it working. Now I'm gonna go back and add in the branches and stuff for the career. And then apparently I'm just like not I wasn't reading things thoroughly enough and making weird mistakes because we've been doing it 3 days and you're looking looking at a lot of text. It's kind of like it's so easy to make stupid mistakes where you miss something where you're just like, oh, I was supposed to change that word to that word, and then you just completely like you miss the word and then you skip over it and then it fucks you up later and you just don't know until you find it. So and then I would try different things. I'm like, okay, why isn't it working? And then eventually I went and like super fine-tuned every single freaking thing. No. At least it saved. Open back up. Yeah, and then when I finally had it all cleaned up, it still didn't work, and I'm like, what on earth? And then I'm like, you know what? This is not, I'm not worth my time anymore. I'm gonna start one more time on the stupid career, start from scratch, because obviously it's something so small that I'm not seeing it, so I might as well start over. And then it'll work the second time around, or third time around. And then as I'm starting a new one, I realized one of the very first steps that you have to do is like edit like this one file. And it literally only has like 3 things you need to change on it, like really small, minuscule things. And the file is like only like an inch tall. I didn't go and change that. And I'm like, I think that's the problem. I think that's why the career isn't working in the game. So I went back to the second attempt and I want to change that file. And poof, it worked. I'm like, oh, thank God. It was way too much. Let's see. It's definitely our favorite phrase. Gotcha. Yeah. Like catching enemies or finding items. Yeah. Okay. Like, it's gonna take forever to load. It's now. Come on. Open this, please. Wait, I just break the whole program? Come on. Okay, where is it? Why does everything test me every single time I try to do anything? I didn't do anything wrong. It always opens up faster than that. Come on. Okay, what's going on? Let me just see. Is it even like registering that it's there? Let me go into Task Manager. All right. Yeah, it's just nothing. Background you know what? End task. Get rid of you. Why are you in the background, yo? I don't want you in the background. I want you in the foreground. Get to the front line, sir. Open up. There we go. Don't know what that was about. Let's not do it again, game. Open world. Edited Moonlight 2. Edited Moonlight 2. That'd be a weird movie. Unable to load the file. What is your problem, dude? Okay. Open the first one. Then I have to do everything over again. This is stupid. Open it. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. For what reason? What reason exactly? I don't understand. So open this, I guess. Oh, it's not opening anything. Okay, well that's... I'm not sure if that's reassuring. Let me try opening up... Here, let's open up the Castaway world. That's a small world. It won't take long. We'll open up that. Okay, it opened up that fine. This is like a world that I made for Castaway challenge at some point. It's multiple islands. But it doesn't matter. This is not where I want to be. It wasn't exactly like a fantastic world. I just needed it to be empty. Who says it was that good? I just needed to be empty. Alright, we'll open that one. So, whatever is happening here, it's pissing me off. Open recent files. Little Mermaid, edited Moonlight. I mean, maybe that'll be a previous version. Now it's crashed. And now I probably should go delete the background running. Wait, is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. Go away. No, let's minimize that. Well, do I have to do all that coding stuff? Or what would happen if I just loaded the world into this directly? I mean, I could always go and... I don't know. Now I'm just getting impatient. It's like, I almost don't care anymore. I mean, there is a lot of empty lots already, I guess. But I really liked having that one area where the other kingdom was gonna be. Maybe it's because I didn't... I don't know. Okay, what happened if I just open up this world? It's probably a stupid idea, but what if I just open up that without editing it? Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so... Why is there so many backups for the Little Mermaid world? And, like, no backups for anything. Well, there is backups. Well, I don't know which one's gonna work, but... Let's see which version will open up of the backup versions. Not that one. Let's see. Let's see the first one. Nope. I was waiting for the program to crash again. I don't even know why. Just trying to load stuff. Well... Hmm. I mean, was this, yeah, that's just the Midnight Falls world. Where did I save the new version? I don't know. That's weird. I don't understand. I'm not understanding what's happening right now. Of why it's being stupid. But what possibly did I do? That it loaded the world just fine. And I won't even load that anymore. I don't understand. Well, shoot. I guess what? Start over on that stupid. Now I don't remember if this is like the edited version. Okay. I don't know. Okay, minimize that. Just try starting over again, I guess. Sim 3 PE. I'll save along the way better, I guess, this time. I don't know. Open. Oh wait, no, I need a new world. So new world. Maximum height. And maximum flat map, 300. Can you do that? Thanks. Now, I want to save. Stupid. Okay, edited. Moonlight. 3. The terrible extra sequel that no one asked for. Let's do all that tree deleting again. Okay. It's either that or that stupid tutorial gave me crock information. Alright. Just close that out. Open that up. Just open up the third installation of this world. Look at here. Ah, lovely. Alright, resource. Import. From package. Not that one. We're gonna go to the source. Oh wait, no. Hold up. I'm not going right to the source, so it's gonna fuck something up. I want to copy that. Sims 3. Supernatural. Game data, shared. Package, worlds. Moonlight Falls world. Copy. Okay. I'm just gonna delete that one because I don't know what the hell that is. And then paste. So this is the unedited version. Great. Now. Import from package. Now we'll take that file. Import. No. Okay, so now it is overridden the empty world. Let me organize this by type. I want a different one. Show me a different one. Was it an image file before that it told me to delete? No, it was a W text or WIBD or something like that. And I want to say it was like this one. Here, let me just open up this again. Okay, when it is finished, let's import those files. When it's finished, delete the following resources if they are present. Those files give the world its identity and type, so you do not want to copy those. Exception, you might want to keep the city resource if you wish to make an amended version of Bridgeport, or the vacation resource to make a vacation replacement world. Alright, so yeah, delete them, I guess. I'm gonna try this filter thing and see, because I know that one exists. But I want to see if I'm gonna click on random something else. Okay, and then the tag name. Or no, the resource name. No, the type. What? Resource? Resource type. Okay, yeah. Type it in there. Enter? I don't understand how the works. Oh, I think it moves it up to the top. Because D60. No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's right here, but I want to know how this works so I can make it easier to find, you know? Filter active. But I want to do it when it's clicked on something else. I mean, it's right there. It's the third one up, but I don't understand. Oh, okay, just rename it. Okay. Because replace that with that. Why do I have to delete this? I want to like double check this. See this thread for more details. Yeah, I want to look at more details on this because like, why am I don't really understand. Like, I kind of want to see if there's a different source to look up for instruction, because maybe that was the issue, is because I deleted that, you know? Um, so, Sims 3, create a world, wait, or edit existing world in Ka. Wow, create a world tutorial in 2024. Wow, one for 2025. Fix edit in game. Create a world. Edit in game. Fixing edit in game world. I don't know. Fixing it? It works fine to me usually. Yes, but you do so at your own risk. Any changes made to a world and call require a new game for changes in the world to work properly. So I just want to turn it into a new world. Was that a Tumblr post? No. Well, this one's a Tumblr post, so let's see what this one says. This one's different. If it'll even load it. It's kind of taking a little long. I'll come back to it. Edit in Ka. You can edit a currently played world in Ka, yes, but you do so at your own risk. Now I want to make it into a new world, though. Okay, let's see. In this flurry of customizing worlds to our own personal liking. Yes, that's what I want to do. If you're switching out the terrain files, I need to notice. I don't want to do that either. Keep in mind when you save an existing world, in CAW, any custom any files and color ramps and possibly custom recolors of rabbit holes and whatnot might very well drop out of the world file after saving. You can go back to the original world file. Let's see. Find all those files, re-import them into your new version of this world. It's just taking me to that same freaking thread. So, I mean, but is it making it a new world? Because I don't want to, like, permanently change this world, you know? I don't need it to do that. I just want to use it and make it into a new world. Well, all I have is this stupid thing, so... But the original world that I opened had that. So why would I delete this? When it has finished, delete the following resource if they are present. Those files give the world its identity and type. So you do not want to copy those unless you want to keep the city resource if you wish to make an amended version of Bridgeport. Or vacation resource if you... Maybe I should just leave it alone. I don't care. I don't care. We just save as. This is gonna be Moonlight Falls 2. Moonlight Falls 2. Save. This is like, I don't know, I already deleted the blank world that Create a World made was already with that title. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. Although the old one did have a chunk offset that was different. And this one is just like F, 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 F. I don't know. Not a clue, but hopefully it'll change when I save as a new world. And then part of me is like, well, what if I kept the... Like, I could. Okay, I want to test something. Actually. Open... Moonlight 3. My gosh, could go back up. Just that one. Oh wait, sorry. Wrong thing. 3. Okay, I want to maybe... It was 6060D, right? Oh, FD60. Okay, so this one. And it has its own unique ID. So I want to export that to what file? Probably file. I'll just put into open. And I'll put that there. Okay. Because that's the one it's saying that I should get rid of. And what's the other one it says I should get rid of? Because maybe I'll export that too. 0 if it has it. 29. Is it this one? 296A 258. Yeah, it's that one. It says to delete it. But I'm gonna keep it because I mean this is the one for the empty world. So export to file. What was the thing? This is the unknown. Although it's in the title, right? Yeah. So I'll just save this binary file as is. Because then I like how I can find it now. But I couldn't find it before. Okay, so now I just want to make sure, you know, like obviously I can copy it, but to file package. And I can import it. Maybe. I don't know if that would work. Replacing it is gonna be the thing. I mean I could always export both just in case. I think it's just gonna be a file though, not a package. So I think it's fine. I think. So let's try. I'm totally like winging it right now. So let's import from package the Moonlight World file. No, do not save over. Because now it's replacing a lot of the files that are duplicates. So with that said, let's go ahead and save as, and I'll make Moonlight Falls 2. I just want to make sure. And it'll be a lot easier to look through without all the old stuff. Once it saves, the crossed out ones go away. Oh, baby boy, just sitting there in a slightly uncomfortable spot. That's okay. Okay. So in theory, I should just be able to FD60 replace with that's a WPID one. Replace it with that. Or do I want to like just do it that way? Place duplicates. I don't know. Because it could be that just like replacing it did the job. I'm gonna click save. I want to see if the FFF thing goes away. G60, yeah, because that changes it. Okay. And then unknown 29. If it even exists anymore. 6528. Yep, okay. So this one. Import from file. This is the unknown one. Maybe I just want to replace it. I don't even know. The unknown one. Yeah, I think it did the same thing now, but I think it's good now. Okay, and then save. Because essentially that should be the old one. And now has a new unique code that is from the one that I exported from the empty world. So it is a new code. Then essentially. So let's see how that works. I'm just making guesses here, making educated guesses, based off of after making that stupid custom career. I know a little bit. I know a little bit more now, I guess. So let's go into create a world. Still might have to start over, but I'm not gonna like do all that work before I know that I can save, you know. Okay, so open world. I want to go to documents, and then oh, it's not in a world file anymore. How do I save it as a world? Wait, how did I open that up before? Hold up, what? No, I'm confused myself. I save world in Simpay 3E. Just click save, not save as. Oh, that's where I went wrong. Okay, Sim 3PE. Because it's not saving as a world file anymore. That's why. Okay, let me just open that back up. So let me just start that over again, I guess. There's the okay, so open. I thought to start that process over again. So edit at Moonlight 3. Okay, and then resource. I already oops, I want from package. Port from package. Moonlight Falls World. No. Okay, so I'm gonna want to 50, 60 replace with that's the WPD. Replace with that one. And then go down and find the unknown of 29. So I can just click save now. It'll make it easier. Yeah, I'll just save again after it's done. Because for some reason it's so much easier to find after I click save rather than waiting because it wasn't very far down the list after I clicked save before. So okay. Okay, this one. And replace with the unknown one. And then save again. Okay. Now let me try this. Open world. The Sims 3 world. Edited Moonlight 3. Let it work. Let it work. Please. Okay. So far so good. Now I have to start everything over again, but that's okay. Apparently no one's here anymore. Not too many views. Only 23 total views. And I think they all just clicked on and clicked off because they're lame. Okay. Let me make this bigger. And I guess first thing I want to do is I want to save as, and we're gonna call this I want to name it something different. Test Moonlight. Or New Moonlight. And call it New Moonlight. And then the third one will be a nice clean, fresh thing so I don't do that coding shit again, hopefully. Given that I've done that correctly to what I'm thinking I want it to do. It should save properly, right? A part of me is like, well, I did replace those files, and I don't know the whole workings of how these worlds are coded. It could be that me replacing them with the old cleared off version could mess with other files if like the coding doesn't match up exactly so. But given that the tutorial was saying to delete them altogether, it makes me think they're not as important. Like there's nothing tying them to something else. Unless I was supposed to delete them, but okay. It saved okay. But that's what it said last time before it decided it want to go. So I guess let me like here, I'm gonna go what, delete some trees or something, or do I want to go and clear out that one spot again and make a big lot? Because I want to test it in game, but I want to make some changes so it's different. But I also feel like it should be fine. Where was that one spot? There it is. So let me see. Trees and roads. I want to uncluster trees and bridge and trees and bushes and rocks. Okay, and uncluster all of those. So I don't want them. Didn't really mean to delete that rock, but I don't really care enough. Also, so. I'm gonna go through all this whole tree deleting process again. But I'm gonna make just this one small change before I go and delete more trees and make it a whole task. This is definitely changing the world entirely, and I want to make some changes before I try to go in to edit a game version, just to reassure myself that this is going to work. So, take that tree 2. Okay, I don't want to delete all of the trees right there, just some of them. Oh, that is the tree I wanted. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that should do it. Just going to delete that. And that. Reconnect that there. Yeah, I almost think I don't even need to like move that much. So I'll just leave that. Now it's just this house I need to move. And I need to figure out how to click onto the houses and find them. Control. I remember I figured it out once. There we go. I just had to click in the right spot. Sorted. And now, sir, you have some nice neighbors. Right across the street. All right. Now, do this again. Although I'm gonna do the train first, so I don't have to go in to the lot as much. So sculpt, and I'm also gonna have to change the sculpting. Gotta remember to do that right now. Flatten. I want it to go all the way out that way. That should be good enough. Smooth it out. Although, let me just put down the lot first. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. You beautiful baby. Train. Doing this all again. Smooth that out. Okay, and then just conform that. Well, yeah, conform it a little bit. It's not gonna hurt anything. least I hope. This should be pretty flat. And that is perfect. And then I just want to move the road. Mm. Just gonna delete that because I don't want to mess with that perfect road there. Set road is active, and then place road intersection. Go. Get that place perfectly where I want it. Should be right there, and then a nice road. Go. That just needs a, well, flatten that out so it doesn't get wonky like it did the first time I did it. For some reason, it just did not like me that first time. So you did that again. I don't really understand why it gets wonky like that. Unless you line it up perfectly, it does not do that. On my little mermaid world, it just lines up how it's supposed to. And then I can do what I want. That's how it's supposed to be, but... There we go. Okay. So that's looking good now. Let me check this lot to make sure it's conformed properly. And it is, surprisingly. Kind of. You know what? No, it's not. Let me click conform. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm gonna click save, because that's pretty basic. Pretty basic, you know. So save. Basic change has been done. World save was successful. Alright, it seems like it's working okay now. I feel like I can do it and it's not gonna like be weird on me. But just in case, I want to edit in game. I want to make sure that function works. If it loads up the game fine, I'm happy. And it's doing it, so perfect. That's all I could really ask for, honestly. And this stream is like plateaued. There ain't no one coming through right now. And I'm kind of just like repeating what I was doing earlier, so I might end the stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll just work off camera. I streamed for a bit. Saved my voice a little bit. Which I might do, because I think I need to go lay down and take a break for a few minutes. Stretch my back on the bed. Yeah. I'll let this load. I don't want to end the recording and mess up the loading of this game. And that's going through a different program. Although I guess I could delete that one. House while I'm in game. Get rid of that family, the vampire family. Get rid of their house and just have it a blank slot. Or I can just leave it. I don't really care. I really wish it would have worked the first time. But I did never delete that one file, so I probably really fucked with it. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I'm gonna take a break. So I'll see you guys maybe later. Maybe a different day. Maybe I'll actually just like straight up play The Sims like I need to get back to, but I just really want to get this setup done so I can start recording the new Let's Play and then also work on the regular streaming and video stuff and get back to that and go back and forth. But it's hard to do it when I'm like doing a big project like this because this project takes forever. Like it takes forever, like forever. But I'll see you guys later. No one's here right now anyway, but goodbye.